guys, what's up? It's your boy JP here, and didn't get to do a whole lot today that I wanted to, but I am going to make this video whether I like it or not. Nah, just kidding. Just been a little busy. Pink Ranger helmet is in primer, and I'm filling some spots. There's a lot more red on here than there's actually spots, but I wanted to make sure I got all the little air holes and stuff. So put a little bit extra, and of course this will get sanded down and then re-primered, and then I'll look at it again so we can get it up to that smooth surface that the Power Ranger helmets are known to have. So far, no real problems. You see the visor area here is really thick. So what I might do is I might make it uniform and put the visor in there and see how it sits behind there. And if I'm not happy with it, what I'll do is take my Dremel with my sanding bit and put it about halfway over the edge here and Dremel that down. And what that'll do is that'll give me a raised ridge here and a low valley here, and then I'll be able to push the visor more up to the front of it. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do this. Actually, I do know why I didn't do this, but normally what I do with my helmets is before I mold them, I put the clay up to flush. That way, after you cast it and you cut it out, the visor will be able to come all the way up to the front. On this particular one, I didn't do it because if you remember, I clayed on top of the Red Ranger helmet, and my clay was rather thin there, so I wanted to get as much definition on the visor edge before I molded it. That's why I didn't do it this go around. But yeah, we'll do that, and once we get her smooth and everything, then we'll make our line and we'll cut across the back. I'm going to try to get some reference to see how the actual helmets were cut across the back. But yeah, we'll do that, and then depending on how I feel, I might do a final mold on this one. I'm not sure. But that's what's going on with the Pink Ranger right now. So looks a little rough, but it's getting there. I'm happy with the progress so far. So now, Blue Ranger helmet, I had showed you guys how I was making the shapes and stuff on here by putting the clay and whatnot in my other video, and it's working out very good. Before I started doing this to the resin surface, I scruffed the resin up big time to give the Bondo a lot of tooth to bite to. So these are just as solid as the helmet, and the helmets are cast at a good 1/4 inch thick. So this is a very heavy helmet. So I'll probably end up finishing the smoothing process, which is probably going to be less on this than it has the Pink Ranger, because the Pink Ranger is almost like a basketball round compared to this one. So right now I'm just patching some holes and stuff in it, and raising some areas with the Bondo where the original Red Ranger sculpt was pressed in. I decided to leave the eyes as they were because as I was looking at my reference, they're pretty much the same. There's a little more angle on these than the regular Triceratops helmet, but I like it. And I mean, looking at it front on, I think it looks pretty cool. It's like you can see the Triceratops. If I had this all painted one color, you could really see it well, but I think you can see it pretty good. So I'm happy with it so far. I might end up dremeling some more details in here and the back of the horns, kind of make them look like they're popping out of the helmet. Not sure how I want to go with that. And also I'll be dremeling some detailed lines back here that I saw in the helmet. But other than that, it's going really smooth. So this makes a lot of dust. So I think my others will be clayed all the way out. I'm saying that, I'm not sure, but as for right now, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to see how the White Ranger comes out, because with each one of these I'm learning a little more of how I can sculpt the roundness a lot better and a lot easier, which is the biggest thing for me right now is getting things round so they look right when they get the clear coat on them and the gloss coats, because if it's not round, it's gonna look funny. But anyway, I'm probably telling you guys stuff you know. But anyway, that's what we got going on with these helmets right now. I'll go ahead and grab Tim's helmet. This is Tim Olp's Carter helmet that I got from him, and all I've done so far is basically trimmed off the bottom flashing and cut out the visor. I went ahead and cut out those detailed notches that were in there because I think the visor will probably sit better, and trimmed out this area. But what I'm going to do is I'll come in and round this edge to give me a nice bevel, or take the bevel off rather and give it a round edge. And also what I did was I heated up this side of the helmet and I made it a little more round. It should probably be more narrow to be game accurate, but I mean, I don't even play Halo, so I'm just trying to detail it. I heated that area up, and I also heated up the forehead here and pushed it out with a 4x4 and rounded those up a little bit and pushed the middle of the helmet up a little bit. I haven't decided if I'm done shaping it or not. The next step will be to take the heat to the back here and straighten this up a little bit. It shouldn't be any problem. And then I'll go ahead and probably pour some more resin inside of here. That way I can sand down to a smooth surface here and take the mold line out without having to put too much body filler on here. Because since I'm not remolding this and stuff, I don't want a lot of body filler, because that stuff can tend to crack, like if someone's playing with your helmet and drops it and whatnot. The plastic, it's either going to shatter or not break at all, so sticking with plastic. I'm going to also add, this helmet's made out of smooth cast 300, and I usually cast out of 320. And I think after messing with this helmet, I'm going to be casting with the 300, because when you heat it up, it bends a lot better. The 320 tends to want to break apart. So that's just my opinion anyway, but from what I found, that's how it works. This stuff wanted to stretch as I was bending it, so I really like that effect with it. Alright, so I don't want to bore you guys anymore, but that's the update we got going on with the Power Ranger helmets. You've seen the White Ranger helmet. Hopefully sometime this week it'll be in the shop here, and we'll be trying to put some rubber on it. But we'll see how things go. But until the next one, guys, stay tuned for some more time lapse and Power Ranger project, because it's rolling. I want to give a shout out to 405th Insider, okay, which is a YouTube channel, and 405th Insider is this little guy Adam, and he does a newscast, and he finds different videos, people doing tutorials, different props and stuff like that, and he features them, and some really cool stuff on there. He finds a lot of good tutorials, so check him out. It's 405th Insider. He's one of the people that I'm subscribed to. I think he's a friend on my page as well, but definitely check out 405th Insider. Show Adam some love, because he puts a lot of effort in his videos and stuff. His affiliation is United Prop Builders, so check him out, see what he's got to offer. But we'll see you on the next one, guys.